Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if I could have your attention, please. Welcome to Senior Night 2025 for Westwood Football here at Playhive Field. We do have a special guest tonight, a live band from Westwood called the Baker's Dozen. They will play a little music for us at the conclusion of the ceremony and again at halftime of tonight's game. In just a moment, we will call the cheerleaders and players, our seniors tonight, one at a time, to present their families with flowers, tokens of appreciation for all of the years, helping them get to this day and beyond. Now, as everybody lines up in their places, may I take just a moment to share some words for the parents and for the seniors. First, to the parents, you have been behind your players from the beginning. Whether age 7 or 17, you have supported them in football or cheerleading or all of their other endeavors. Every step of the way you've been there, every step of the way, may you continue to be. They are approaching the end of their academic and athletic careers at Westwood High School, and you are thanked immeasurably for all you've done and continue to do. Thank you, parents. And for our seniors. Seniors, again, speaking to football players and cheerleaders both here. Seniors, it is quite a journey for us as parents, watching you grow from babies to toddlers to kids to the young men and women that you are now. When it comes to sports, we have always loved to watch you play, and we share the bittersweet emotions as the end of the football season and the end of high school draws near. We will miss these years, but we remain so happy for you, knowing that as one journey ends, another always begins. We wish you love and luck. We wish for the lessons learned in the classroom and on this field serve you well. We wish for your futures to be as bright as the stadium lights as you head for the next challenges awaiting you just around the corner. Congratulations, let's hear it for our seniors. And now, without further ado, let us begin with cheerleaders first. And the first senior is Claire DeLay, presenting to parents Paul and Karen. Next, we have Carly Jones, presenting to Michael and Martha Jones. Couldn't get a better Westwood name than that. Next up, Elizabeth Lowney, presenting to Tim Lowney, and also siblings Kate and Chris. Next up is Jennifer Valdez, presenting to Daisy Rosario. And last but never least, Gianna Winder, presenting to Roxana Saltos and Jure Winder. Let's hear it for your Westwood cheerleaders. And you'll be hearing from them again at halftime for sure. Next in our ceremony, we will present our football seniors. Starting with number 5, Captain Ty Pindell, presenting to Brad and Beth Pindell and brother Declan. Next up is number 9, Captain Narwood Kamaratana Paboon. Presenting to Shirley Wang and Smart. Next for the Wolverines, number 11, Captain Charlie Jessup. Presenting to Mark and Annie Jessup and the crew, Will, Madeline, Matt, Tim, Charlotte, and Harry. Next for the Wolverines, number 0, J.R. Drayton. Presenting to Danielle. Next up is number 1, Adam Beauregard. Presenting to Mary Beauregard and Adam's Nana, Mary Ingersoll. Next up is number 4, Johnny Bertone. Presenting to Rich and Sue and sister Sophia. Next up for the Wolverines, number 6, Luke Lee. Presenting to Hui and Shijun. Next up is number 28, Jackson Martin. Presenting to Christina and Brian. Next up, number 50, Mike Zafiropoulos. Presenting to Martha. Next up for the Wolverines, number 52, Max O'Shea. Presenting to John and Mimi. And finally for the Wolverines, number 87, Captain Murphy O'Malley. Presenting to Joe and Siobhan, and siblings Mary, Trick, Claire, and Desmond. Will there be a group picture next? Let's go, parents. Get out there, too. This concludes our senior night ceremony. Let's hear it again for your seniors, cheerleaders, and players. And then stay tuned for a few minutes with the Baker's Dozen. And a reminder that there's free pizza only from now until kickoff. Thank you to Bardo's Bar Pizza and Westwood Pizza.
I grew up right here in Islington, wearing the green and white for Westwood High. I wasn't the star quarterback or the Tri-Valley League MVP. I was the guy in the back of the room, learning from the best, filling in where my team needed me. And as a team, we won 2 Super Bowl championships. These years taught me that every role matters. The unsung heroes, the backups, the younger players, they complete the team. And that's the heart of Neroli. From the cooks, to the servers, to the dishwashers, we're a team, built on discipline, sacrifice, and trust, delivering authentic Italian dishes to our community. I'm proud to sponsor our hometown teams, not just the All-Stars, but every player grinding it out, because I've been there. Teamwork built me, it built Neroli, and it's building Islington. So come join us for dinner, and let's cheer on our teams together.
Westwood High School Sports, brought to you by Neroli Ristorante, authentically Italian, and Arch Orthodontics, creating generations of beautiful smiles with expert orthodontic care.
Ladies and gentlemen, Westwood Football and the Westwood Gridiron Club would like to recognize and thank our 3 official sponsors of the season. These sponsors have stepped up to partner with Westwood Football for the entire 2025 season. We will have a sponsor shout-out for each of the 3 during tonight's game. Our 3 official sponsors are Parsons Sports Performance, Neroli Ristorante and Mercado, and Supreme Development. Fans, please take a look at the banners for QR codes for all of our sponsors. Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to Flayhive Field here in Westwood, Massachusetts, for tonight's game between the visiting Dedham Marauders and your Westwood Wolverines. Temperature at game time tonight is 53 degrees. And if that reminds you to get a hot or a cold drink, make sure you visit our snack shack tonight. The most items we have ever had before: hot dogs, popcorn, ice cream, pretzels, candy, plenty of drink options, and pizza tonight from Bardo's Bar Pizza and Westwood Pizza. Captains are meeting at midfield for the coin toss. For Dedham, number 1, Joshua Stivaleta. Number 3, Liam Dowling. Number 5, Dennis McGilligan. Number 74, Daniel O'Brien. For the Wolverines, number 5, Ty Pindell. Number 9, Narwood Kamoratana Pabun. Number 11, Charlie Jessup. And number 87, Murphy O'Malley. Dedham has won the coin toss and elected to defer. Wolverines will receive the opening kickoff and will defend the north goal. Dedham's head coach is Doug Carilli. Westwood's head coach is Brad Pindell.
Good evening, Westwood, and welcome to Flay High Field. As both teams are getting fired up, we are almost ready for kickoff. We just had the coin flip. Dedham won, but they chose to defer, so they will get the ball in the second half. The Wolverines will get the opening kickoff. They'll be going left to right across your screen, and we are delighted to bring Westwood Football coverage on Westwood Media Center. We have Matt Gratz on camera, Morgan Donahue on microphone, Evan Cardamino at field level. He's taking some photos and videos for the archive. We're going to have some great footage by the end of the year with
ladies and
all
gentlemen,
things
boys
considered.
and girls, would you please rise? Gentlemen, remove your caps.
Send it over to Jay Risha as we
let us all face
tip off
the American
playing of the
flag
national
as
anthem.
one. And in a symbol of unity, let us sing along to the playing of our national anthem. Thank you.
Let's go. Giddy up. Senior night for the Wolverines. They had a great ceremony before the game, which we captured here on Westwood Media Center, and it was for the cheerleaders and the football players, and always a night to reflect on a lot of things. The seniors, their contributions to the program, both football and cheerleading, but also the families. All the many, many years, the sacrifices that they've made to allow their kids to be able to play this awesome game and to be able to cheer on their favorite teams and to be able to, the early mornings, the long car rides, the wins, the losses, all of that support, it takes a team. So it's really a celebration of more than just the seniors on a night like tonight. And as mentioned, Dedham is going to be kicking off the first half. They deferred. They'll be returned in the second half. The Wolverines going to return. They have Adam Beauregard back deep. And Wolverines have an interesting look on the kick return. They have most of their players within the first 10 yards and then just Beauregard by himself. So they must have seen some film where Dedham likes to just kind of do short kicks or, a specific setup here on the return. We'll see. Kick coming from number 18 or 16, Damari Curry. And it's a tweener kick. Takes a one hop and picked up. It's actually Charlie Jessup. Charlie Jessup gets ahead of steam, and he gets tackled
16,
right around the 35-yard line. The Wolverines will take it from there.
By Westwood's number 11, Charlie Jessup.
Jessup had the game of his life last week as he had 3 touchdowns. 2 of them were reception touchdowns. One was an interception, pick 6. Very impressive. Took it about like 60, 70 yards. He had 2 fumble recoveries, and then on top of the pick 6, he had another interception. So with those efforts, he was picked as the D4 player of the week, but also Boston Globe player of the week as well. Ty Pindell, he is in shotgun formation, and he's got 1 receiver up top, 3 down low, and I believe he's got Narwoot in motion off to his right, and he's going to throw it to Narwoot. Narwoot with a good catch, going right downhill, and he gets a good 6, 7 yards on the swing pass. Love that. Wolverines starting right out of the gate with their seniors.
There's a gain of 8 on the play. It is 2nd and 2.
Well, gain of 8 officially, and they'll bring up 2nd and 2. A good crowd we got here early at Flayhigh Field. Pindell hands it off to Narwoot. He's going outside. Now straightens it out and gets some good yards. He's got some space. Working the outside. Trying to turn the corner. And he gets tackled right around the 2-yard line for a big pickup there of about 55 yards. Picking up right where he left off. Narawat Kamal Ratanapiboon with a big gain there, and similar to last week.
Gain of 56 on the play. It is 1st and goal.
Getting tackled
Wolverines at the 1.
just short of the goal line, but if Coach Pindell does what he did last week, he'll keep him in there and try and finish off the effort. And he is lined up behind Pindell. Keep all eyes on number 9. He does a boot, looking for a pass, and just misses McDonald in the back of the end zone. He was wide open. It's a little bit too much on that pass.
Incomplete. 2nd and goal.
Going to bring up 2nd and goal. Ty getting the play call from his dad. Pretty cool. You see Coach Pindell celebrating senior night with Ty on the field. Deacon Pindell also out there, the future Wolverine player, and also Beth Pindell, Mama Pindell, who is the prom queen from Dedham. So a little Dedham-Westwood rivalry going on tonight, but she is all green and white tonight. A throw and a touchdown pass to Murphy O'Malley. 2-yard touchdown pass puts the Wolverines on the board, 6-0.
2-yard touchdown pass.
Murphy O'Malley, Captain Murphy O'Malley, with the touchdown reception.
Johnny Bertone is in
and a great start for the Wolverines.
Pindell holding.
That's exactly how you want to start when you're getting that opening kickoff. And the extra point attempt. Got Pindell on the hold, Bertone ready to kick. Snap is good by O'Malley, and the kick is good.
The kick is good.
Put the Wolverines
The try
on the
successful.
scoreboard at a 7 spot.
Westwood 7, Dedham nothing.
So the Wolverines, just going through some of the power rankings. So the Wolverines on the most recent power rankings coming in at number 21. So after the win over Norwood, they moved up 1 spot. They're 2-3 on the season, but they got some critical games the next 3 weeks. So today, got to win tonight versus Dedham. They are on the road next week, I believe, against Ashland, and then the week after we'll be playing Hopkinton. So those are big games. Hopkinton, a Division II team. Ashland, one of the top teams in Division 4. I'm looking right now. Ashland, number 12 for Division 4. They're 4-1 in the year, so critical games. The path is there for the Wolverines to make their way into the playoffs. They just got to go and execute. And they're going to kick off as Dedham's coming on the field to their kick return. That drive was very quick. It was only a couple minutes long on a big run. The highlight of that drive was a 56-yard run by Narwoot Kamal Ratana Paboon, tackled at the 2-yard line, and then a 2-yard touchdown pass to Murph O'Malley. Senior to senior.
The kickoff for the Wolverines.
Good kick by Bertone, kicks it deep. Caught by the Dedham receiver and tackled immediately by Charlie Jessup. Charlie Jessup.
13, Jake Goggin,
incredible that you got a guy with his talent on kickoff, but that's why. Kid can get down there. It's hard to cover that speed, and he gets right to where the ball is and makes plays.
At their own 22-yard line.
So Dedham going to take the ball out from their own 22 and get their first crack at offense. Liam Dowling, a quarterback for Dedham. He's got a running back behind him, 3 receivers up top, tight end down low, and he's going to hand it off to the running back. Running back bounces it out to the towards us, able to get a couple yards. That's number 1, Joshua Stivaleta. Stivaleta, a very popular name in the Westwood Dedham community. Adam Stivaleta was a kid grew up with in Westwood. He played football here at Westwood High School. In real estate, you see a bunch of, he's very successful real estate agent. You see his signs everywhere around the Norfolk County. So with that run, it was a first down run, so first down and 10 for Dedham. Dowling gets the snap, hands it off again to Stivaleta. Stivaleta hit at the line of scrimmage. Excuse me, it wasn't first down. It was about 2nd and 5. The scoreboard was off. So
Max O'Shea,
checking the
help from
sticks on the far sideline. Looks like it's going to be 3rd down and about 5.
2 on the play. It is 3rd down and 4 at the Dedham 28-yard line.
So Jay said 4. We'll go with 4. So 3rd down and 4. And big opportunity here for the Wolverines. If they can get a 3 and out after scoring a touchdown, that's some good momentum to kick off the game here. Good to see number 2 in the game for the Wolverines, Jermaine Self. He had a shoulder injury early on the season. He is back healthy, and they're going his way on a quick pass, and that is incomplete. The receiver's leg was on the ground, but incomplete. That was intended for Anthony Lewis. It was either incomplete or they're saying it's complete, and he was down with the knee down. I think that was the case.
The knee was down. A loss of 4 on the play.
So a loss of 4, and it's going to be 4th down and 8.
It is 4th down and 8.
And Marauder is going to send out the punt unit. So great job by the Wolverines. Start off with a touchdown on their first drive, and they get a 3 and out. Looks like Keelan McDonald back to receive.
Number 18, Keelan McDonald back deep for the Wolverines.
He's just going to let it hit the turf and roll its way out. That was a good punt, effective punt. Gets all the way to the Wolverine 25.
The punt is down to the Westwood 25-yard line. 1st and 10, Wolverines.
And the Wolverines will get right back to work on offense. On this senior night. Perfect night for football. It is the essence of October football, a little brisk night. Lights are on. Good crowd here.
That drawing will take place towards the end of halftime.
The den's starting to file in. It is a whiteout night, so everyone wearing their white.
Westwood cheerleaders, thank you for your support.
And that's what fun. You know, the themes each week. I believe the first week was USA theme. They had the red, white, and blue. Saw a Ruzioni jersey, which is awesome. Pindell taking the snap, looking downfield, throws it. He's got McDonald on the outside, and he catches it for a gain of about 30.
Pindell complete to Keelan McDonald. Tackled by Damari Curry.
What a throw, what a catch. And McDonald able to get wide open there on the outside. 39, the official gain there on that reception.
Louder, a Wolverine.
As Pindell just slung that one.
36.
First down and 10 on the Dedham 25. Pindell takes a snap, looking near side. He's got McDonald on this side. 3 guys trying to take him down. He's still fighting. And he eventually hits the turf on a nice gain. Well, gain of about
Tackled by
6.
And Anthony Lewis.
Back-to-back plays for Pindell to McDonald. McDonald, only a junior, has had a sensational junior year campaign after a terrific sophomore year he had. This year, very much more involved in the offensive side. Pindell has got some space, got some time. Looking downfield, throws it and finds McDonald again.
Pindell complete to McDonald.
Got to give credit to the big guys up front. Terrific job. They gave Pindell all the time in the world to find that open receiver, and he was working his way towards the sideline as they eventually were trying to get to him, but we do have a flag on the field. A pink flag in honor of breast cancer awareness. So I'm thinking it's just going to be on the offense. No, defense. So it looks like it was.
Initial signal is a penalty against Dedham.
So it looked like it was a defensive hold, which will be negated because it was a good gain by the Wolverines. So that should be declined, most likely. As the officials talking about it. Yep, the ball's going to stay where it's at. So first down, or actually no, they're able to get more from it. So they took they accepted the penalty, which brings the ball inside the 10. Right around the 6, so going to be a first down and 6 for the Wolverines.
The penalty against Dedham.
You got Teddy McGowan, Murphy O'Malley, and Keelan McDonald up top. Charlie Jessup down low, and Brendan Senjic set off to the right. Pindell gets a snap, looking left, throwing left, and he's got McDonald in the back of the end zone.
Keelan McDonald in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
McDonald with 3 huge catches, capped off with the touchdown catch in the back of the end zone
6-yard pass
to put the Wolverines up 13-0. 6-yard connection between McDonald and Pindell. That was a well drawn up play. They had trips up on the top. They had a little crosser route there, and Pindell waited for the guys to get by each other and then found McDonald, and it wasn't an easy catch either. McDonald had to go up and get that to cap off the touchdown reception.
The kick is good. The try successful. Westwood 14, Dedham nothing.
So the kick is good, and the Wolverines take an early 14-0 lead. As they get right back to kicking the ball off. But that drive was all Ty Pindell and Keelan McDonald. 3 big-time receptions, 2 of them for big gains. And then ultimately the 6-yard touchdown reception to find pay dirt and put the Wolverines up 14-0.
Founded by Westwood's own Mike DeSaro, Neroli offers both the traditional market with fine Italian imports, grab-and-go meals, and the best made-to-order sandwiches in town. and a fine dining Italian restaurant and bar right next door. Neroli is also the generous and proud supplier of all weekly pregame pasta dinners for this year's Westwood Wolverine football team and tonight's halftime field goal competition. Thank you, Neroli Ristorante and Mercado.
Jay was giving a shout out to Neroli, and we want to give a shout out to Neroli as well. They are the presenting sponsor of Westwood Media Center Sports. We are very grateful for their support. None of this is possible without the support of Neroli, as well as Arts Orthodontics, Andy Jessup, Real Estate, and the Mays Boys. Big shout out to all of them. Westwood kicks it off. That was a deep one by Bertone. And Dedham player able to make some moves up the middle, and he's trying to fight it to the outside and tackled on the 40.
Return the kickoff.
He's tackled by Ryan Petrus. That was a big return there, though, by number.
He's tackled by number 25, Ryan Petrus.
31, looking for a 31. Can't find a 31 on the roster. Dedham will take it from there, right around the 40.
Dedham from their own 40.
Dedham looking to answer Westwood's touchdown. They're going to send out two receivers up top, two receivers down low, running back behind Dowling. Dowling takes the snap, hands it off to Stivaleta. Stivaleta tackled at the line, but able to keep the feet moving. For about a 5-yard gain. There is a flag on the play. We'll see what it was. Looks like it's going back, so it may be a hold.
Against Dedham. A Dedham penalty, procedure penalty.
We'll see how far they take it back. So only 5 yards, so yeah, illegal procedure, which will make it first down and 15.
It'll be a 5-yard walk-off. First and 15. Dedham from their own 35.
So Dedham gonna start on their 35, first and 15. Dowling takes the snap, hand off to Stivaleta. Stivaleta trying to get outside on the far side, tackled after gain of about 10. It was a nice hard run by Stivaleta. Able to get the ball right around the 50, 45-yard line.
28 Jackson Martin. Got a flag on the play.
There's another flag. And the flag looks like it's back again. So this, we'll see what this was, if it was potentially a hold. Yeah, so there, it's a hold on Dedham, which is a tough call for them. That's 10 yards. So you're adding 10 to an already a 5. It's going to be first down and 25.
Ball spotted at the Dedham 25-yard line. It is
first down
and 25.
25 on the 25. 25's a wild. Dowling hands off to Stivaleta. And he is caught by Senjic, as well as Sesselman. Did a good job getting downhill and got their hands on him and kept him right around the line of scrimmage. I've seen a lot of that from Senjic. Senjic is safety, but he's been working his way into the box, which is great, because I see him as, he's got that linebacker feel for a safety where he likes to fill those holes. He likes to go where that ball is. You know, more of that, he can certainly pass protect, you know, and pass defend, excuse me, but he is a great tackler. He is a great at finding where that ball is and getting, wrapping up and making some good tackles. He's going to go to center field on this play as it's second down and 24. Dowling looking to pass, and he is sacked. Keelan McDonald with the sack. McDonald came off the left side of the edge, able to work his way in and gets the sack on Dowling for a loss of about 5. Which will bring up third down and 29. And that's what we knew of Keelan McDonald last year, is a guy who can make some big plays on defense, particularly with sacks. He can also make some tackles behind the line of scrimmage. But to add what he's doing on offense, he is a terrific dual threat on offense and defense. One of the best in the TVL. So 3rd and 29, what do you draw up here? You don't want to, typically you'll see a conservative play call. You don't want to have a turnover here. It's going to be a timeout called on Dedham. So Dedham is going to talk this one through, but the long third downs, you typically want to do something like a draw or a screen, something that is you can get some. You're most likely not going to get the first down. Anytime you get a first down on those, it's because of a Herculean effort. So talk through it where you want to get it somewhere. It'll help on the field position battle where you can get a nice punt and get it inside, deep inside Westwood's territory if you can.
Supreme Development. Family-owned Supreme Development specializes in construction that improves the aesthetic and vitality of the local community. Since founding in 2000, Supreme has completed a range of residential and commercial projects all over Norfolk County, including in Dedham Square and the Islington Center reconstruction. Westwood Football says thank you to Supreme Development.
Well, 3rd down and 29. Dedham brings their offense back out in the field. Dowling and shotgun again. He's got Stivaleta behind him.
21.
Tight end on the near side and 3 receivers up top. High snap, but Dowling able to settle it. Gets a throw and incomplete on the pass.
Dowling's pass incomplete.
He was looking for number 22, Anthony Lewis. And that is going to bring up a 4th down and 29, and the Wolverines will send their punt return unit out there as Dedham sends their punt team out. This is the type of territory where you'll see Westwood try to go for the punt block. You get a punt block here, you can certainly get a touchdown on it. We saw Mario Vinci do that last year a couple times. He got one of them, I think one of them was he got robbed on the 1 yard line. This is where you can see the Wolverines get very aggressive on trying to block the punt.
Keelan McDonald back deep for the Wolverines.
McDonald back to return for the Wolverines. Oh, and just missed on the block was Petrus. And the ball has a little backspin on the 50. Will end up on Westwood's side of the 50 at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10 Wolverines.
And they'll take the ball from there. Great start for the Wolverines. Some great complementary football, offense and defense. Love what I see. Able to move the ball on the ground and in the air. And then defense getting after the quarterback. Also making some tackles for loss. It's so important, the line of scrimmage. We always talk about the battle of the line of scrimmage. So whoever wins the line of scrimmage is typically the team that's going to do what they need to do on offense and defense. And the Wolverines have been the victors of that so far, of holding down that line of scrimmage and making some tackles at the line of scrimmage and behind the line of scrimmage. So 1st down for the Wolverines on the 48. Pindell takes a snap, looking upfield. He's got a guy and just a little bit too strong on that throw. It was intended for number 1, Adam Beauregard.
Pindell's pass is incomplete. Intended for number 1, Adam Beauregard.
We have an injured player on the field, and we'll take a quick break. And I'll be right back.
I grew up right here in Islington, wearing the green and white for Westwood High. I wasn't the star quarterback or the Tri-Valley League MVP. I was the guy in the back of the room, learning from the best, filling in where my team needed me. And as a team, we won 2 Super Bowl championships. These years taught me that every role matters. The unsung heroes, the backups, the younger players, they complete the team. And that's the heart of Neroli. From the cooks, to the servers, to the dishwashers, we're a team, built on discipline, sacrifice, and trust, delivering authentic Italian dishes to our community. I'm proud to sponsor our hometown teams, not just the All-Stars, but every player grinding it out, because I've been there. Teamwork built me, it built Neroli, and it's building Islington. So come join us for dinner, and let's cheer on our teams together.
Westwood High School Sports brought to you by Neroli Ristorante, authentically Italian. And Arch Orthodontics, creating generations of beautiful smiles with expert orthodontic care.
Welcome back, folks. Good to see the Wolverine player is okay. Walking off the field is number 28, Jackson Martin. And, folks, we have two terrific guests with us right now as Pindell, looking downfield on the snap, slings it, and just missed on the connection to Beauregard, which will bring up a third down and 10. And we're joined by two guys that were part of the Final Four team last year for the Westwood Boys Lacrosse. Shocking the world, quite frankly. Going into Marshfield, upsetting Marshfield, and going all the way out to Long Meadow, which was not the easiest drive in the world, if you ask me, and upset them. Two teams that were in the state championship the year before, beat both of them. And we're joined by C.J. Hancock, Jr., also long stick midi, and Jaden, the Save Pollock. Guys, how are you? Thanks for joining.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you for having us. We're hyped to be here and just ready to have a fun night.
Absolutely. I was getting a little lonely up here by myself as Pindell takes a snap. He's got some time. Let's go. McDonald eyeballing, and that was intercepted. What a play there by Josh Stivaleta, the running back, able to go up and get that one.
Yeah, that was definitely an impressive catch.
That's what you call getting the ball at the highest point. He went up and got that, but what a impressive play by Stivaleta, who's been an impressive player for them so far. So, guys, it is October right now. We're not exactly within the 6 months yet of, we're getting close. We're about 5-6 months from the start of lacrosse season. Is that on your mind right now, or is it too far away?
You know, we always are focusing on the season, no matter what time of year it is, whether it's August or it's the beginning of the season in May.
Yep.
I mean, we all agreed last year, like, the standard is set now, so there's really no looking back now. It's just all forward, and kind of we know the potential that we had.
Yeah.
We know that, like, we were a 10 seed last year. We made the Final Four.
Yeah.
Like, the seed doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how we do in the regular season. It's all about how you perform.
Stivaleta has some room, and he's got some space on the outside. He has some daylight. Wolverine's trying to cut off the angle. Charlie Jessup from the far side, and he gets him out of bounds at the 20.
Looking like DK Metcalf out there.
What a effort there.
Jessup with a great 2 weeks.
And, hey, guys, that alone right there is underrated because that's where you stop touchdowns. And if the Wolverines can get 3 plays in a row here and force a blocked field goal or a punt or whatever, you know, if they can get some lost yardage, that play, remember that play. That is championship football right there.
Jumani South is back?
Yes, he is back healthy. First game back after a injury in the preseason. And good to see him back. Jumani, a junior, so he's in your class, CJ.
Yep.
But now that was a big gain there by Stivaleta. Stivaleta made that interception, then made that big run right there. So he's carrying the team right now on his shoulders and looking to get a gain there, but tackled right at the line of scrimmage. Combination of Wolverines. It's like number 58, Connor Ryan.
Yeah, I think
No,
I saw
it's Corrigan.
Mike Z as well.
Looks like Jack Corrigan and
maybe a little
Zafiropoulos.
maybe a little Will Sussman out there too.
Yeah.
We'll throw
Where's
Sess in
88?
there. Yeah.
Recently,
Congrats to him,
there.
too.
Yeah.
Recent commit to the Great Danes of the University of Albany. Shout out to Will Sess.
Yep.
Proud of
Big
the Mays.
season coming from him next year.
Absolutely.
Town pride.
Now, how much of this season do you look at as you lose some guys who are some big-time scorers, but, you know, you have some guys who can pick up the slack? Is that what you guys are seeing, you know, in terms of goals where, all right, guys who had like 10 goals next year are now going to have 20, 30, you know, and add to that? You know, how do you fill those holes?
Totally. Like, I'd say the underclassmen last year, like, the 5 sophomores definitely will take, like, a bigger role.
Yeah.
I mean, they were contributing last year, but, like, they'll be, like, key roles this year. And then, obviously, like, Jaden, Liam, Ryan, like, they're just going to be, like, dominant.
So, Jaden, we've got to talk about it. It's the elephant in the room, the save. And I've seen you do a lot of post-game interviews for the golf. and guys, calling you Save. I love
Yeah.
it. How do you like the nickname first?
I'm used to it now.
There we go. Okay.
Sometimes people will call me Save before they call me Jade.
Yeah. Well,
Like people I've never heard of be like, "Oh, what's up, Save?"
what's up, Saves?
But yeah, I mean, probably gonna be the peak of my sports career.
Oh, big play there, tackled actually behind the line, and that is Jack Corrigan.
Hey, Corgi.
And I believe also Senjik on the play. Jack Corrigan is a heck of a player, and he's only a junior.
Lacrosse player too.
Lacrosse player, there we go.
He's next year.
There we go.
Yeah.
That kid is, I love watching him play. He's a great big-time player. But Jaden, I mean, as in the Final Four game, or excuse me, the Elite Eight game, the clock is winded down. And Longmeadow's, they're passing. They're looking for the best look possible. They finally get a look. They go to the net. What did you see there? And, what was the feeling when you got that ball in the stick and you knew the game was over?
I'm going to be honest right now. I told my dad right after the game and my mom, I remember the sound of it, not how it looked. I kind of just, blacked out in the moment.
It's called being in the zone.
Yep.
In the zone.
And then I remember the whole team jumping on top of me. I braced myself. But it was an unreal experience. We worked so hard all season, and we got what we deserved. Those kids kind of went in thinking we're playing Westwood. They're a 10 seed. We're gonna beat them. And then, they played us at the last minute, but we ended up coming out on top.
Yeah, it was incredible. I'll remember that for the rest of my life, and I didn't have a stick in my hand.
Tell my kids about that one day.
I will too.
So, guys, let's bring this back to Charlie Jessup had the touchdown saving tackle. Wolverines get the ball back. Unbelievable. So that just shows how much that effort mattered.
Yeah, totally.
Senjik on the run. They had making a couple different moves around the line of scrimmage, able to gain, I believe, a few. He's a classmate of yours, CJ. He's a kid that
academic weapon.
What an athlete. Has this kid ever played JV in anything?
No.
I think he's allergic to JV.
Yeah.
I've been saying that about some of the guys. Some of these guys that haven't seen a minute of JV anywhere.
You too.
Going back to that Longmeadow game, it reminded me of Rocky, him going against the Russian.
Yeah, you got to take a punch to give a punch.
Yeah, the line where it's he's human.
Yes.
He got cut. That was kind of like us after
Senjik with
half.
the big gain, gets it outside the sticks, trying to get out the outside and brings it all the way to the 50 for a big gain for the Wolverines. There we go. So back-to-back weeks, we've seen a couple big runs by Senjik, which we hadn't really seen from the running backs in the first couple games. They had gained some good chunks, but the breakaway runs are huge to add to the offense, because that play itself is going to start opening up some play action. You're going to get some biting linebackers. You're going to have wide open tight ends, wide open receivers.
Yeah, notice throughout the year the long ball is working, especially the 50-yard bombs.
Yes, right back to Senjik. He gets another 4. So Jaden, you were one of the leaders, the chosen leaders of the Westwood Den 2026. How's the campaign been going so far? How much you've been enjoying being one of the guys setting the tone?
It's been awesome so far. Got to make sure people are being respectful, but at the same time, school spirit, town pride.
Yeah. Now, who runs the the social media stuff, and who picks of all of the people who are part of the leadership? Who does the themes, the social media? What's that breakdown look like?
So we have a group chat, and we kind of just all agreed on the themes before the season, just so there was no arguments or anything. But we all have access to the Instagram account. So does Miss Davenport.
Fumble there by Keelan
Fumble. Yeah, it's going to be a Dedham ball, and they're going to go the other way. And that is the end of the first quarter. So we will take a break. After one quarter of football, the Wolverines up 14-0 on the Dedham Marauders. You're watching Westwood Media Center coverage of Westwood Boys Football.
I grew up right here in Islington, wearing the green and white for Westwood High. I wasn't the star quarterback or the Tri-Valley League MVP. I was the guy in the back of the room, learning from the best, filling in where my team needed me. And as a team, we won 2 Super Bowl championships. These years taught me that every role matters. The unsung heroes, the backups, the younger players. They complete the team. And that's the heart of Neroli. From the cooks, to the servers, to the dishwashers. We're a team, built on discipline, sacrifice, and trust, delivering authentic Italian dishes to our community. I'm proud to sponsor our hometown teams, not just the All-Stars, but every player grinding it out, because I've been there. Teamwork built me, it built Neroli, and it's building Islington. So come join us for dinner, and let's cheer on our teams together.
Westwood High School Sports, brought to you by Neroli Ristorante, authentically Italian. And Arch Orthodontics, creating generations of beautiful smiles with expert orthodontic care.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you would please turn your attention to the end zone under the scoreboard, we'd like to give a big Westwood Football shout out to this year's Thurston Middle School 8th grade football team. These future Westwood Football Wolverines have the biggest class in years, with 36 8th grade players, and they bring the fight every game. Currently sitting at a record of 5-1 on the season in first place. They have one more game at Hopkinton to cap off an incredible season. Tonight in the end zone are the following players from Westwood's 8th grade team: Deacon Pindell, Keelan Corrigan, Luke Garcia, Jack McMillan, Eddie Rothwell, Declan Gaffney, Drew McGowan, Troy Calix, Enzo Martucci, Cooper Tusillo, Jackson Kelleher, Kenzie French, Jaden Chen, Simon Reeves, Jack Shavori, Connor Murphy, Thomas Kelleher, Billy Schultz, Owen Collins, Cooper Taft-Pearman, Patrick McDonald, Andrew Sears, Brady McCluskey, Sean Hickey, Kian Nezad, Ilan Seglin, Trent Levesque, Patrick O'Malley, Ryan Kelly, Leo Akiki, Eli Vasilevsky, Matthew Teixeira, Ronan Donahue, and Reese James.
Well, welcome back, folks.
Coaches Hoff and Calix and O'Malley.
So that was really cool. We saw the introduction of the 8th grade football team. And we have two more special guests here. Coming off a big win, Moira Keneally and Kaya Pont.
Yes, you got it.
There we go. Lisa Pont, mom, Salve Regina grad.
Yes.
We did run a half marathon together about probably 10 years ago.
Oh my gosh,
Yep,
really? Yep.
yep.
She used to be a big runner.
Yeah.
Got hurt, but
that's what we say, so we don't have to hit the pavement anymore. But guys, thanks for joining us.
Of
Great
course.
start
Yeah.
so far, huh?
Yeah,
Really good game.
Yeah, great half. Like quarter.
So, Moira, how are we feeling after a big win today versus Hopkinton? And, is to be able to celebrate at the football game, like, what's the feelings, the emotions that come to mind?
I mean, it's pretty hype, big, large, good vibes, I guess, coming
Yeah.
off a win and then coming to watch football win 14-0 right now.
Yeah, great start for the Wolverines, and looked like that was no gain on the initial run. Stivaleta went outside to the far side, tackled by a couple Wolverines. And girls, seniors, what's it like for you being seniors at a football game? Technically this is, I guess, the last home game before Thanksgiving, but does this one mean a little bit more knowing that, it's senior year and, you just blinked and all of a sudden it's that last home game?
it honestly means
Dedham
so
from
much.
their own
I
31.
love being here. I love supporting the guys. I love supporting the football team. I think it's so fun.
Yeah.
I think the themes are awesome, and the Westwood High crew does a great job
They
getting
do.
everyone
Oh my
excited.
gosh.
And honestly, you guys too. Like the social media has just been so great this year.
Little pass and great defense there. I was going to say, that was a great play call. Charlie Jessup doing a good job there on the pass defense and kept the ball away from the intended receiver, number 22. That was Anthony Lewis, which brings up a 4th down, and Dedham going to send out the punt team. But you guys enjoying senior year so far? So far, so
Yeah,
good?
It's
Yeah.
been so
Definitely.
fun, especially all the students getting together and like coming
Yeah.
here to the games. It's so fun. I think as a senior, it's awesome, and getting dressed up and everything.
This is the most connection I've seen our grade have in the
Yep,
last 4 years.
yep, exactly.
Yeah, you guys have done a great job. I mean, I'm looking out right now, and the stands are packed to the brim. And
Curry is in the
talk
front.
us through, are the seniors up front? Is it go seniors, juniors, sophomores, and
yeah.
then freshmen?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
seniors
yeah.
run everything.
Yeah.
And do you guys remember being
Football start
freshmen,
against Dedham.
you know, in the top row?
Oh, of course.
Of course.
How good does it feel to be up front and, you know, being able to get a good view of the game?
I mean, it's great. Someone being so short as myself, I was on the back. At that point, I couldn't even see. So
Yeah.
at least now I'm
I-
actually watching the game.
I love
5-yard
initiating the
penalty
crowd
to
and getting them
fourth
so
down and
hype and getting them to
16.
yell and cheer. Like, it's so much fun.
Yeah.
And I think the Den leaders are doing a great
the
job and
26-yard
just
line.
getting everyone involved and really cheering for the team.
It's huge. The players would be lying to you, and a punt is blocked,
Oh!
and then returned. Norwood Kamaratana with the block and catches it in the air to bring it back for 6.
What a
It
great
puts
job.
the Wolverines up 20 to nothing.
Go Wolverines!
Who was that?
Norwood
Norwood,
Kamaratana.
of course.
We talked about it early, saying
10-yard touchdown.
Wolverines can certainly get aggressive on the punt blocks, especially when it's, you know, in deep into Dedham's territory. They did there, got the block. I believe Norwood got the block and caught it in the air to be able to just complete the play himself, which is pretty darn impressive for the senior.
Yeah, great job.
How close are you guys with the senior class? I mean, you have a good class that's close with everyone, and you know, in terms of the sports, you know, is it also a class where you guys support all the different sports, and particularly the seniors that play those
Honestly,
sports?
I think this year we're doing pretty good. I mean, we're getting everyone to show up to the games. We had a great turnout for volleyball the other night.
That was great.
Yeah, great night with the, you know, pink theme, the breast
Yep.
cancer.
Is that in? Yes.
I think that was good. But yeah, no, I think it's a great turnout. I think we're honestly coming together as great. This year has made us closer already, and it's just the beginning. So.
Yeah. Yeah. You got the winter season, you know, not far. I mean, we still got plenty of time left here, obviously, in the fall season. We haven't even talked about playoffs yet.
Just get ready for that. The den's gonna be packed.
Yeah. Every playoff game, every home game, every away game, everyone's showing out.
And now's the time of the season where teams are trying to get further up in those power rankings. You know, you get inside the top 16, you get that home game. But if you get top 8, you get 2.
Yeah.
You know, so these are crucial games that are going
we
on.
do have
Wolverines
big
right now,
halftime
football, they're
plan
on the
for you
outside,
tonight.
number 22.
Oh,
So they got some work to do in the next few weeks to get inside top 16 to get in the playoffs. But great start tonight, 21-0.
Yeah.
I know they can do it.
50 to 7 against Norwood.
Yeah.
Now, were you guys
Field
there,
goal
and what was
challenge
that
as we've
first
been doing
quarter
all
like
year
for
with
you
the
guys
new
watching that unfold?
Electric?
Yes,
Electric.
so hype. Being in the den is
Followed by one
like
of the
such a
senior
surreal
parents
feeling. I know that sounds like,
taking part in the
you know,
field
it's just
goal
a student
challenge.
section, but it really is more than that. It's so
No,
fun.
it's so much fun. Like a lot of people look forward to this getting into high school.
Oh, yeah.
The football games are like the big thing. So
It was never like this. So when I was in high school, and I went to Westwood High, 2005
Oh my
grad,
gosh.
2005.
and we didn't have a field. So they were working on the school. I was the first class that moved into the school. It was February my senior year.
Oh my gosh.
And there was no field because there was a wetland issue. They had to figure that out. And we played our games at Zvarian, you know. It was
Oh,
10
that's crazy.
10 a.m. Oh, and a kick that hit a Dedham player immediately, but there's a flag, which I think will be a infraction on Westwood. It might have been offside on them, so they might be re-kicking it and bringing it back 5 yards. We'll get confirmation from the officials. But yeah, you guys don't know how good you have it. We had our games are Saturday mornings at 10 a.m.
Oh God, that's tough to get a
I
student
know.
section.
Oh, there was no student section. It was just the parents, you know.
Aw.
But then we made it to the playoffs, and that's where the student section
The
would be.
offsides penalty against
So it's
Westwood is a
offsides called on
5-yard
Westwood.
penalty.
Gonna be 5 yards. They're gonna re-kick it.
The kickoff
So
will
Moira,
now be from the
you
35-yard
already have
line.
your college decision made, and you know you're going to be playing field hockey, which is got to be a liberating feeling. Just, you know, you got a big decision behind you.
Definitely.
Kaya, what about yourself? Have you finalized your decision, or still ongoing? Looking.
So my
school-wise?
top school is Endicott,
Yep.
and I think the sports there are so fun. I think
Very
the
good,
spirit's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
The football team,
Very good, yeah.
honestly,
They have
has
football?
great spirit. Yes.
I saw
yes.
it on TikTok the other day.
Yep,
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
they're good at
Jake
social
Shotgun.
media.
They are. I played at Salve and we played Endicott in football, and what a great camp on the hill. And
Yep.
you're not too far from the water, but they have a great football team. They've only gotten better since when I used to play them.
Yes.
But they're a top 25 D3 football team year over year. You know? And I think a couple Westwood players played. I think Maeve Curtin's brother played football there.
Oh my gosh.
One of her brothers.
That's really cool.
Yeah. But some great choices.
Yes.
So best of luck with all
you.
that. Exciting. It's an exciting time. It's all stressful, but it's all worth it when you
Yes.
when you get that letter that says you're
It'll be
accepted. in
over
the school
soon,
that you
yep.
want. Yep. So Dedham's going to take over the ball on the 35. Hand off to Stivaleta. Had a couple Westwood bodies in the backfield. The ball goes up in the air, hits the turf. Westwood gets yes.
Let's go,
And recovered by Max O'Shea. Big play there.
What a play.
Stivaleta was looking for some room. There was not much. Tried to go to the outside, and then Wolverine's able to pop that ball loose, hit the turf, and Max O'Shea jumps on top of it for the Westwood turnover and possession.
Morgan, who's your favorite player to watch on this Westwood football team?
There's a lot of fun ones.
For sure.
You know, all of them are fun. I really enjoy watching Jack Corrigan out there on defense. He sets the tone physically. He gets downhill. Tough kid, and he's just a playmaker. I like watching Ty Pindell air it out. You know, really
Of
fun when he
course.
just slings it. And I like watching, Narawut and Senjik. They run hard. You know, they are not running to avoid collisions. They embrace that, and I love that. That's the essence of football, in my opinion. Is
For
good physical
sure.
play.
Of course.
I know. I think Ty Pindell has a huge fan section out here.
Speaking
Oh
of
boy.
Pindell, touchdown, Charlie
Touchdown.
Jessup.
Yes, Jessup.
After a big week last week, 3 touchdowns. He gets himself a touchdown on a beautiful pass by Ty Pindell and puts the Wolverines up 27-0 here with 9 minutes 39 remaining in the second quarter. So almost feels very much like last week, getting off to a hot
Yes.
start very quickly.
I think I heard his name every day last week. He was everywhere. He did great.
Oh, didn't he win Mass Player of the Week?
He got
or
the
something?
Division IV Player of the week
That's
for football, and then
That's
also
crazy. Good for
Boston
him.
Globe Player
God.
of the week too.
Ooh.
Good for him.
Absolutely.
Great game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really fun to watch.
Let's see. Well,
So
who's kicking?
John Bertone going to
okay.
kick the extra point. He's got his
Bentley
college decision
baseball?
picked for Bentley University, and it is good.
Woo!
So 4 for 4 for John Bertone. Well, ladies, thank you so much for joining us.
Seriously, thank you so
And
much.
the Den is, keep them loud, keep them proud over there,
Always.
and make sure that, that tone is still as loud as it was the way you said it early on.
Yes,
Thanks,
thank you so
Morgan.
much.
Guys, thank you.
Great to talk to
Absolutely.
you.
So, folks, we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back as the Wolverines kick off.
I grew up right here in Islington, wearing the green and white for Westwood High. I wasn't the star quarterback or the Tri-Valley League MVP. I was the guy in the back of the room, learning from the best, filling in where my team needed me. And as a team, we won 2 Super Bowl championships. These years taught me that every role matters. The unsung heroes, the backups, the younger players, they complete the team. And that's the heart of Neroli. From the cooks, to the servers, to the dishwashers, we're a team, built on discipline, sacrifice, and trust, delivering authentic Italian dishes to our community. I'm proud to sponsor our hometown teams, not just the All-Stars, but every player grinding it out, because I've been there. Teamwork built me, it built Neroli, and it's building Islington. So come join us for dinner, and let's cheer on our teams together.
Westwood High School Sports, brought to you by Neroli Ristorante, authentically Italian. and Arch Orthodontics, creating generations of beautiful smiles with expert orthodontic care.
Welcome back, folks. There is a flag on the field. Looks like too many players on the field for Dedham. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, we'll figure it out. There's a flag on the field. Typically when it's on the back judge, it's the return team. I don't know what happened. So looks like Wolverine, I think it's just status quo. So Wolverine's going to kick off from the 40, Bertone. And he's got guys ready to his left, guys ready to his right to get downfield, make a big play, and keep the momentum going for the Wolverines. Kicks a 3-hopper, picked up by Stivaleta. Stivaleta looking for some room, but tackled immediately by at least 3 Wolverine players. Number 29, one of them, Caden Maloof. Maloof with a big play. He is a sophomore for the Wolverines. Saw him play over the summer and the preseason. He can lay some big hits. Very impressive player for the Wolverines and very bright future for him. So Dedham will take over on the 27-yard line. Going left to right across your screen. Wolverines with a very fast 28-point lead. And we'll walk through those scoring plays in a minute. Dowling takes a snap, hands off to Stivaleta. Stivaleta able to get some good yardage upfield, trying to turn the corner. He does, and he gains about 15 yards.
The ball carrier.
Nice run there by Stivaleta. So the Wolverines on the scoring plays, they had a Murphy O'Malley touchdown reception, 2-yard touchdown reception. Then there was a Keelan McDonald 6-yard touchdown reception. Wolverines had a punt block. Narwoot Kamal Ratanapaboon blocked the punt, caught it, took it in for 6. And then it was a touchdown reception by Charlie Jessup in the back right of the end zone to get the Wolverines to 28 points. That was also helped by John Bertone, 4 successful extra point kicks.
Holding penalty. The ball brought back to the 25-yard line.
There's a holding on Dedham. Just when they get some momentum going on offense with some good runs, they get called for holding or and where it's positioned. The hold was a little bit downfield, so it's only about a 5-yard penalty versus the standard 10. And it's a false start for Dedham. So that's going to bring it back an additional 5 yards. So false start.
It'll be a false start against Dedham.
And it's going to bring up first down.
It'll be a 5-yard walk-off. It'll be first down and 18.
And 18.
Marauders from their own 20-yard line.
What a start for the Wolverines. Dowling looking at see what Wolverines are bringing in defense-wise. Corrigan showing blitz. He holds off. Going to throw it up on the near side. Good catch by the Dedham receiver. He's trying to shed some tackles. It's a good job, and then eventually brought down just right around where the sticks start, which will bring up about a 2nd and 10. So a gain of about 8. Nice gain there. Nice quick pass catch. Somewhat of a little quick screen pass, wide receiver screen, able to get a nice gain for 8. Tackled by number 2, Jimani South. Welcome back, as we mentioned. First game back from injury. Awesome to see. He talked to him not long after the injury happened over the summer, and he was very hopeful that he would be healed and back, and here he is. And it's awesome to see. You never know when it comes to the injuries. Hand off to Stivaleta. He's going to try and get to the outside and the far side. Sesselman tracing him down and pushes him out of bounds right around the 46-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Nope, the 36-yard
Pushed
line,
out of
excuse
bounds
me.
by Sesselman.
And it's going to bring up a third down.
A gain of 4 on the play.
And well, third down and 4.
Correction, a gain of 6 on the play. It is third down and 4 at the Dedham 34.
So 2 up top, 1 down low. Stivaleta behind Dowling. Wolverine showing blitz. Corrigan up the middle, and he's trying to get through. They clog up the A-gaps. Stivaleta has a good fight. He gets it close to the chains. It looks like it might be a little bit short. See where they spot it.
And Zafiropoulos.
Tackled by Zafiropoulos. And the officials
A
going
gain
to
of
stop the
4 on
clock.
the play.
An official timeout as they're going to bring the chains up.
Officials timeout for a measurement. It is ruled a first
so they're going
down.
to rule it a first down. So
Dedham
didn't
from
bring
their
the
own
chains out. They
38-yard
just
line.
eyeballed it. First down for Dedham. And we got another
There's
false
no
start
play,
on
there's a
Dedham.
flag. There'll be a penalty
So
against
Corrigan
Dedham.
setting them off he's getting up on the line of scrimmage, showing blitz. Dedham seeing that and trying to get ready for him bringing it across the line of scrimmage. And a little bit too
It's
soon.
A false start against Dedham, a 5-yard penalty. Just first and 15 at the Marauder 33-yard line.
So first and
Westwood
15
Den, get your
for
tickets out
Dedham.
after the next play. We're going to read off the ticket number, Westwood Den, for that field goal challenge. Get your tickets out now, please.
Dedham's got trips down low. Wolverine showing blitz again. Dowling looking to throw. He's got McDonald chasing after him. McDonald with the sack!
Keelan McDonald with the sack.
A huge loss and a big play by Keelan McDonald. A loss of, we'll get confirmation on it.
Loss of 15 on the
15. What a play, Keelan McDonald. He's got himself a touchdown reception and he's got a few sacks
Will be
for
second and 30
large loss.
for Dedham.
Large
Westwood
loss
Den,
on the play.
field goal challenge. Winning ticket number 091016. 091016. Hype crew members are on their way. Someone's got to win.
Second down and 30. We've had a couple like that tonight. Dowling looking upfield. Westwood getting a good pass rush again. McDonald chasing him down, forces him to throw it out of bounds.
Pass is incomplete.
He takes a hit.
It will be third down.
McDonald has been on a tear. Not just tonight, not just last week. Every single week, this kid brings it. He's got a motor. Doesn't take much motivation for him. He goes out and balls out every time he ties the cleats and puts the helmet on. Love to see it.
Third down and 30.
Third and 30.
Marauders at their own 18-yard line.
Dedham just looking to get some kind of yardage to get the ball out of their territory into Westwood territory. Dowling looking to throw again and chased down by Will Sesselman, who gets him right around the 2-yard line for the sack. So another 12-yard loss on the sack by the Wolverines. They've been getting after it. And gonna bring up a fourth down, and let's count this out. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 40, 43. Fourth and 43. And 42. Fourth and 42. Wow, I haven't heard that.
45 to go.
4th and 45, I'm corrected. I have not heard that in a while. And the punt gets off. It is going to land. It has a Wolverine bounce, which brings it to the 20. And the Wolverines will have the ball going in from there.
Punt is down to the 20-yard line. Westwood will take over 1st and 10.
Can't have a better start than what the Wolverines have had tonight.
Hype Crew members looking for a field goal challenge winner with ticket number 091016. It is last call for 50-50 raffle tickets, everybody. Last call if you're looking for 50-50 raffle tickets. That drawing takes place at the end of halftime. Westwood cheerleaders, thank you for your support.
The Wolverines going to hand off the first play to Senjik, and he gets a good chunk of yards there. Wasted no time. With a 28-point lead, we're going to see probably a little bit more, or a lot bit more of that, of some runs. Let that clock run out.
Right in front of us. This is your last call. A couple of minutes to go before halftime. Get those 50-50 raffle tickets because you cannot win.
It was a gain of about 7. Brings up a 2nd down and 3. Findell snap. He's looking near side, looking to throw. Opening up the hips, gets rid of it, and that is intercepted on the end zone, which will be a touchback. That was picked off by number 11, Jordan Segonit. So Dedham will get the ball on their own 20. With 3 minutes 35 remaining here in the first half. So that's some momentum for them. And they'll look to maximize the remaining time. They get the ball back in the second half. But looking to get some kind of rhythm. Westwood's been dominant, start to finish. You know, start to where we are now. So Dedham will have it on their 20. They brought a fullback in now, so we got a fullback look with a tailback. Set off to the side. Stivalette on the run up the middle. He's got some room, and he is adding to it. Has the first down and some, and a gain of about 20. So a nice run there for Marauder running back, Stivaletta.
Brought down by Germani South.
Joshua Stivaletta, he is one of the captains, as well as Liam Dowling, the quarterback, and Dennis
at their own 41-yard line.
McElligott, one of the linemen, tackle tight end. That was a big gain, brought it all the way to the 41. So call it a 21-yard gain on that run. And they're going to stay with the fullback, tailback look. Handoff again, Stivaletta tackled right around the line of scrimmage. He's able to get, looks like about 2 yards.
Stivaletta, the ball carrier.
Tackled by Zafiropoulos.
Second down and 7.
Second down and 7. 2 minutes, 30 seconds remaining here in the half. Wolverines trying to keep the goose egg on the scoreboard. Marauders trying to get on the scoreboard. Trying to get that momentum going. The Wolverines, it's been all them since the start of the game. Able to get the able to get the touchdown on the opening drive. And we have a flag. It looks like it's going to be a hold that will bring it back. Yes, hold on Dedham, going to bring it back. They've had a few of them which have negated some really good runs. And that will bring it back 10.
Flag on the play.
And it's going to bring up second down and some. And we got some neighbors in the booth. We got Matt Englander and Charlie Englander. I'm delighted to have you guys for a nice cold football night we got here in October. But all Wolverines so far, as they're up 28-0. As we mentioned, scores for the Wolverines. You had Murph O'Malley, 2-yard touchdown reception. Keelan McDonald, a 6-yard touchdown reception. Then we had a punt block touchdown. You don't see that too often by Narawat Kamal Ratana Piboon. And then a touchdown reception by Charlie Jessup to get us to where the Wolverines are at 28-0. And looking to keep it that way as the clock is at 1:48 and counting. As Dedham looks to move the ball downfield to keep some momentum going that they started with their initial runs by Stivaleta. So one receiver up top, 2 receivers down low. Handoff goes to Stivaleta. Tackled in the backfield. Ball is on the ground and recovered by the Wolverines. Narawut Kamal Ratana Paboon with the recovery and a Westwood ball. My goodness, just a dominant first half. And they're going to have 1:24 left in the first half to try and get another touchdown on the board.
It is 1st and 10, Wolverines.
Wow, what a play. That's the second fumble recovery for the Wolverines. They're able to capitalize on the first one that Keelan McDonald was able to get on the ground. See if they're able to do it again here. But big play by the Wolverines. That's what you want to see. You want to see, obviously, the offensive sparks, touchdown passes, runs. You want to see the big defensive plays, the sacks. But you also, it's about the turnovers. Getting the turnovers, making sure you're not turned over, but you're getting them when you're on defense. And we have a false start on the Wolverines.
False start against the Wolverines.
That's going to bring it back 5. But I got a feeling the Wolverines going to be looking for the end zone here. You got 1:22. You got good momentum off of that turnover. And going into halftime, if you can go up in the halftime 35-0, that is a great way to do it on senior night, no less. And the Wolverines will restart here on the 31-yard line. 1st and 15. Kendall going to hand it off to Narawut. He's going to go outside. He initially had hands on him right around the line of scrimmage, or right around the 30. Able to get a gain though.
56, Josiah Robinson.
Of a few, which is going to continue to have the clock tick. So maybe the Wolverines look to just take it into the half. We'll see. All depending on this play. Inside a minute. Kendall on the snap. Hands it again to Kamal Ratanapiboon up the middle for some hard yards. And that's a good gain of about another 5. And it looks like the Wolverines will let the clock continue to tick and potentially expire unless they try and throw one up in the air here.
3rd down and 6.
3rd down and 6. Oh, and they're going to pass. Naked boot. Pindell looking downfield. He's got O'Malley, goes over his head and intercepted in the end zone. Intercepted by Dedham. That's their second interception in the last 5 minutes. George Rage gets the interception with 21 seconds remaining here in the half, which will, again, bring that ball to the 20-yard line for the touchback. Deja vu. So Dedham gonna have the ball in 21 seconds before the half kicks off. But Charlie, what do you think so far of the Wolverines? You like the score so far? Absolutely. You know who likes the score? Goose Donahue. Goose Donahue, big fan of the score right now. So O'Malley running off the field, making sure Wolverines don't have too many guys. They're going to toss it over to Stivaleta, but tackled in the backfield by number 53 for the Wolverines. Don't know who that is. Don't have that, but it was also a combination of Keelan McDonald. And the clock is stopped on a timeout called by Westwood. What a great play there by 53 on the tackle, able to get in the backfield. Tackle for loss, about a 5-yard loss. And a timeout called by the Wolverines. But very similar to last week, the Norwood game, where fireworks right out of the gate. Wolverines scored 29 points in the first quarter, which I couldn't tell you the last time I saw that happen. And they had 14 in the first quarter, 14 in the second quarter, and just a great start when it's very vital for them as a team on the outside right now. If the playoffs were to start today, looking to get their way into the top 16 to have a chance at the playoffs. And it doesn't matter where you're seated. If you're in there, any team can make a run, get some big wins, and get it done. And the Wolverines are built like that type of team that can certainly make that run. Second down, 15, 11 seconds. See what Dedham draws up here. Dowling gets a snap, handoff to Stivaleta. He gets a couple yards. He's tackled, and they're going to let the clock run its way out and expire. And that is going to do it for the first half. So after one half of football, the Wolverines up 28-0. We'll take a quick break here at the half, and we'll be right back for the start of the second half. And you're watching Westwood Media Center coverage of Westwood Boys Football.
I grew up right here in Islington, wearing the green and white for Westwood High. I wasn't the star quarterback or the Tri-Valley League MVP. I was the guy in the back of the room, learning from the best, filling in where my team needed me. And as a team, we won 2 Super Bowl championships. These years taught me that every role matters. The unsung heroes, the backups, the younger players, they complete the team. And that's the heart of Neroli. From the cooks, to the servers, to the dishwashers, we're a team, built on discipline, sacrifice, and trust, delivering authentic Italian dishes to our community. I'm proud to sponsor our hometown teams, not just the All-Stars, but every player grinding it out, because I've been there. Teamwork built me, it built Neroli, and it's building Islington. So come join us for dinner, and let's cheer on our teams together.
Westwood High School Sports, brought to you by Neroli Ristorante, authentically Italian. And Arch Orthodontics, creating generations of beautiful smiles with expert orthodontic care.
We have Westwood back on the field, now waiting for Dedham. After a heck of a start for the Wolverines, up 28-0. We'll go through the scoring plays again as I catch my breath. Folks, I am on the wrong side of 35, so when you do just a quick stair walk, it hits you. But the Wolverines, first quarter, they had a 2-yard touchdown pass to Murphy O'Malley, then a 6-yard touchdown reception to Keelan McDonald. And then the second quarter, Kamala Ratana Paboon, punt block, was able to bring in the end zone for the 21st point. And then Charlie Jessup, touchdown reception to get the Wolverines to 28 points. And that is where we're at. Wolverines going to kick it off to start off the second half. As Dedham slowly making her way back on the field. We had joke around with head coach Brad Pindell last year. They played Hopkinton, and Hopkinton was about 3 minutes late to the field to start the game. Brad scores a touchdown, immediately went for 2, and I go, was that 2 points, you saying thanks for coming to the field late? And he goes, no, but I could see in his eyes, he had a good laugh about it. So a very special senior night tonight. There was a bunch of seniors honored before the game. From the football players, Jaden Drayton, Adam Beauregard, John Bertone, Ty Pindell, Luke Lee, Mike Murphy, Nara Woot, Kamala Ratana Paboon.
So get your tickets ready. We're going to do that after this kickoff. Get your
also
50-50
had
raffle tickets
Charlie
out,
Jessup,
please.
Jackson Martin, Michael
Our friend Charlie up here
Zafiropoulos,
has just drawn the
Max
winner.
O'Shea, and Murphy O'Malley. the seniors tonight. And then the cheer seniors, Claire DeLay, Carly Jones, Elizabeth
Bertone is in
Loney,
the kickoff.
and Gianna Winder.
Anthony Lewis back deep for the Marauders.
So Westwood going to kick it off. Bertone set in formation, getting the guys ready to go. And it's a little short one, little 10-yarder. Ball hits the turf. It's a fumble. Could the Wolverines get on top of it for a recovery? They did it 2 times last week. And it is a Dedham ball. Dedham ball. But a good attempt, good look there by the Wolverines. And now they're saying Westwood ball, so it's a Westwood ball.
Westwood ball.
The officials originally signaled Dedham, but had some help from the other officials to say that's a Westwood ball. So recovered by the Wolverines. They've been mastering that. John Bertone with those short kicks. And it was perfect timing. The Dedham player was looking to play it, and then boom, Westwood player laid the hit on him, making it difficult to get a clean catch. And Wolverine ball. Let's even get confirmation on who recovered.
In the 50-50
text
raffle
Evan
tonight,
down at field level.
$290.
Have an update from Tom Lydon. So the Westwood is up 2-1 in the 4th set. They won set 1, lost set 2, and won set 3. So they got a battle on their hands as they take on a good Ashland team. Narwood Kamaratana Paboon with a big run.
Narwood, the ball carrier.
That's a gain of about 15, 16. So Matt, last year, Narwood was injured. So he came back late in the season. And then what a season he's having now. Earned the captainship from just the hard work, but great to see him paying off. A lot of hard work and being able to go do it. And another good run by Narwood. And that's a good gain for about 5.
The ball carrier again.
Narwood's sister, Narintra, a tremendous volleyball player too. So a very talented athletic family. So another good gain there for the Wolverines. Going to bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 4 on the plate is
and about 6. We had a great halftime performance by the Baker's Dozen. So Wolverines, a Westwood band. Got a bunch of athletes in the band. So Liam LaCroix, Henrik Legers, Charlie Goodman, one of the lead singers. I don't know if he plays sport, but a very talented kid. He's an Eagle Scout, which is pretty cool. Got to do a lot of work to gain that. And that tough run is going to move the chains. So Narwood, very impactful on this drive.
Wolverines. First and 10 at the Marauders 16. Westwood takes timeout. Their first timeout. Fans, please get your 50-50 raffle tickets out at this time.
So a timeout called. We'll take a quick break, folks. We'll be right back.
I grew up right here in Islington, wearing the green and white for Westwood High. I wasn't the star quarterback or the Tri-Valley League MVP. I was the guy in the back of the room, learning from the best, filling in where my team needed me. And as a team, we won 2 Super Bowl championships. These years taught me that every role matters. The unsung heroes, the backups, the younger players, they complete the team. And that's the heart of Neroli. From the cooks, to the servers, to the dishwashers, we're a team, built on discipline, sacrifice, and trust, delivering authentic Italian dishes to our community. I'm proud to sponsor our hometown teams, not just the All-Stars, but every player grinding it out. Because I've been there. Teamwork built me, it built Neroli, and it's building Islington. So come join us for dinner, and let's cheer on our teams together.
Westwood High School Sports, brought to you by Neroli Ristorante, authentically Italian, And Arch Orthodontics, creating generations of beautiful smiles with expert orthodontic care.
So welcome back, folks. Wolverines have the ball on the 16-yard line. It is first down and 10.
We have somebody approaching the booth.
Well, we got a 50-50 raffle winner. Big money. There's always the pressure of give it back. You know, no, you take that. Pindell, a little bootleg. Throws it to O'Malley. O'Malley downhill. He's tackled at the 7, able to get another few and brings it to around the 1-yard line. So a catch on a bootleg by O'Malley. Hard work to get it to the 1-yard line, about 2-yard line. The Wolverines will have it there.
The gain is enough for
Good to see those two getting together on a pass.
First and goal at the 3-yard line for the Wolverines.
O'Malley, tough guy to defend, a tough guy to bring down.
We've got a winner, Jim Booza of Westwood.
Jim Booza Westwood with the 50-50 raffle winner.
Thank you for your support.
First down and 3. With 3 to go. And Narud brings it in for 6 for the touchdown. Kamala Ratana Baboon.
Narwood into the end zone, touchdown Wolverines.
Love to see that. He brought the ball down the field in the first drive, 56-yard run. They elected to pass on the touchdown to O'Malley, but to see Narwood get rewarded for those long, hard-fought runs for the touchdown, awesome to see.
Johnny Bertone is in for the extra point try. And Bell holding.
Bertone looking to go 5 for 5. He's been money. Tough snap. Pindell going to pick it up and look to throw. Wolverine's trying to get a player open, and he finds McDonald for 2 weeks in a row. 2 weeks in a row there's been a bad snap, but the Wolverines able to still convert on a 2-pointer.
Dedham nothing.
Oh my gosh. And it's been McDonald on both times. Pindell finding him. He waited a little bit just to allow him to get open and then threw a bullet. So with the 2 points, that gets Westwood to 36. Remarkable start for the Wolverines. It's early here in the third quarter, up 36-0. Got to give Dedham credit though. They're out there competing. Stivaleta's a heck of a player. He's able to get some big gains. Wolverines defense honing in on him, you know, knowing he's the guy, and just getting first guy on him, wrapping him up, second guy getting the ball loose. Good kick by Bertone. He returned on the far side. Looking to work in and tackled by Peter Holmesy. Great tackle there by the junior. He got downfield very quickly and nowhere to go for the Dedham running returner. Dedham going to start with it on the 26-yard line, heading out. Dedham looking to get something going here. They had a couple good runs. They had some long gains. They ran into some penalty trouble with some holds. But they have some good players out there to rifle off some good long plays. Looking to get themselves on the scoreboard. Westwood defense has been aggressive and able to make big plays to keep them where they're at. And a ball gets deflected in the air and picked off. Oh, no, incomplete. Oh, just went through the hands of Ryan Petrus. The ball was thrown to George Grage. Went off his shoulder pads, went airborne. And it looks like Petrus had it in his hands and ultimately hit the turf before he could get it wrapped up. So incomplete pass, but got excited there. That would have been a turnover. Another turnover for the Wolverines
2nd and
with their
10.
aggressive play on defense.
The
So
Dedham
far.
25-yard line.
Gonna bring up a 2nd down and 10. Haven't seen too many throws, so I mean that when they have done the throws, it's been some of those quick ones, like whether it's a quick hitch or a wide receiver screen, and then they're looking to do it here. Quick throw, caught and tackled by Jessup.
Dowling's pass
That
complete
throw
to
to
Grage.
George Grage.
Tackled
That
by
was
Charlie Jessup.
minimal gain, about call it 3, to bring up a 3rd
Gain
down
of 4
and
on the
7.
play. It is 3rd down and 6. At the Dedham 30-yard line.
So tonight's the last home game for the Wolverines until Thanksgiving, which is a special time for football in the state of Massachusetts. Wolverines for the last 51 years, or last 50 years, I believe, have taken on the Holliston Panthers. And it's been a fun rivalry, which Westwood does have the favor in the records. As Dowling looking to throw, and he's got Rage up top, but he's got a host of tacklers by the
Dowling's
Wolverines
pass
to take him
complete to
down.
Grage.
Brendan Senjik, one of them.
Tackled by Narawoot.
And Narwood Kamal Ratana Piboon. He's been doing it all over the field. Special teams, offense, defense. And a 4th down. I believe Dedham going to send out their punt unit. They do. And McDonald's going to
It
return.
is 4th down and 5. Curry is into punt.
Low snap, but able to get the kickoff. And it's a good kick as it's rolling its way inside the Wolverine 35. And it's going to finish up
The
at
punt
the
is down to the
33.
Westwood 32-yard line.
The Wolverines will
1st and 10 Wolverines.
have it there going right to left. So right out of the gate, Wolverines able to get a touchdown. Narwood Kamal Ratana Baboon, 3-yard touchdown after some big runs by him to get it down there. And then they get the 3 and out on defense, have the ball back in their hands now with 7 minutes, 37 seconds remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Offense out on the field. You got O'Malley set up in a offset fullback on the left side. You're gonna run it that way. Hand off to Senjik. He's working his way towards the sideline, turns the corner.
Brandon
Gets a
Senjik,
nice
the ball
gain.
carrier. Pushed out of
Looks like
bounds
about
by
a
Daniel
gain of
O'Brien.
6. And it's great to see the running backs really starting to
There's
get
a
in the
gain
flow
of
of
6
things.
on the play.
Really starting to get some of those big gains. It's really, you can see, has helped out the passing
2nd and
game.
4 from the Westwood 38-yard line.
The offensive line likes it too. They like to run downhill. It's not always the pass protection, but they like to get downhill and lock on with some guys. 2nd down and 4 for the Wolverines. Kendall gonna hand it off again to Senjik. Senjik again on the near side, working it back in. He gets the 1st down.
Senjik, the ball
And
carrier.
an additional 5 yards.
The initial hit by O'Brien.
Gain of about 9 yards in the 1st down. Gonna bring it to the Wolverines 48 or so. A great game so far by both Wolverines running backs, Senjik and Narawu. Wolverines gonna take their time in between the possessions, allow that clock to tick. I like the play calls. You know, there's no need to go for the 70-yard touchdown passes. Just run the ball, and you know, you want to be respectful when you have a good lead. And a handoff to Senjik. Gets through the initial line, looking to get
Senjik, the
a
ball
break,
carrier.
and gets a good gain again. Gain of about 16 yards. So we might see 2 Western
Tackled
running
by
backs with
Curry.
over 100 rushing yards in a game, which I can't remember the last time that has
Gain
happened.
of 19 on the
Have
play.
to go
1st
back
and 10
in the Wayback
Wolverines.
Machine.
At the Dedham 30, 33-yard line.
They are going to have the ball first down on the Dedham 33. Pendel looking to throw. He's got Beauregard, and he catches it for the Wolverine. Touchdown. Adam Beauregard. And that is his first touchdown as a Westwood Wolverine, the senior Adam Beauregard on senior night, and you love to see it.
33-yard pass play.
33 yards on the connection. Adam Beauregard.
Return is in for the extra point
Awesome
try.
to see, and he's getting
Pendel
hugged by
holding.
his teammates and coaches. Brad Pendel giving him a big hug. Yeah, if you're going to throw it, you're going to want to try and find the kid who deserves a touchdown, who's been working hard for the Wolverines, both sides of the ball, and get his first varsity touchdown on senior night. Good snap, kick by Bertone
The kick
is good.
The try successful. Westwood 43, Dedham nothing.
So after that good extra point, the Wolverines up 43-0 with 4 minutes, 28 remaining here in the third. We'll take a quick break and we'll be right back.
I grew up right here in Islington, wearing the green and white for Westwood High. I wasn't the star quarterback or the Tri-Valley League MVP. I was the guy in the back of the room, learning from the best, filling in where my team needed me. And as a team, we won 2 Super Bowl championships. These years taught me that every role matters. The unsung heroes, the backups, the younger players, they complete the team. And that's the heart of Neroli. From the cooks, to the servers, to the dishwashers, we're a team, built on discipline, sacrifice, and trust, delivering authentic Italian dishes to our community. I'm proud to sponsor our hometown teams, not just the All-Stars, but every player grinding it out, because I've been there. Teamwork built me, it built Neroli, and it's building Islington. So come join us for dinner, and let's cheer on our teams together.
Westwood High School Sports brought to you by Neroli Ristorante, authentically Italian. And Arch Orthodontics, creating generations of beautiful smiles with expert orthodontic care.
Bertone out there to kick
Back
off
deep
for the
for the
Wolverines.
Anthony Lewis.
Adam Beauregard with the 33-yard touchdown reception from Brad Pendel, from Ty Pendel. And the kick return
Anthony
was
Lewis
a
with the
successful one
kickoff
for the Wolverines,
return.
tackled at the 25. And Dedham's going to start from there. Wolverines kickoff has been terrific tonight. They've been getting downfield and they've been getting right to the ball. I see Chase Warren warming up, so we may see him in the next Westwood offensive possession. He's got a bright future ahead of him, son of Greg Warren. An absolute legend when it comes to Westwood sports, Greg Warren. Can't say that enough. I don't say it enough. Gonna be cool if we see Chase in the game here. Now Dedham looking to throw. They got a guy and catch and tackled at the
Dowling
Westwood
completes to
46. That was a good gain there. Dowling to Curry for a big gain. That's the biggest play of the game so far for them. Some good yardage there. Actually, no, the second biggest play. The first biggest play was a long run by Stivaleta.
1990 South from Chase Warren.
Charlie Jessup had that touchdown-saving tackle.
1st and 10, Dedham at the Westwood 45.
And Dedham going to have the ball on Westwood side of the 50. On the 45 to be precise. With it first down and 10. Dowling on the snap, looking near side, gets rid of it. Caught by number 22,
Dowling complete to
Anthony Lewis. So back-to-back
Tackle by
plays
Beauregard.
between Lewis and Dowling. That's a big gain again, a gain of about 8.
A gain of 9 on the play.
We'll
To
call it
second
9.
and 1. The Westwood 36-yard line.
It's going to be 2nd and 1 at the 36. As the clock is ticking away, 1 minute remaining here in the third quarter. Dowling gets a snap, high snap. Got a couple of Wolverine pass rushers on him and gets rid of it. Great plays there for the Wolverines
Dowling's
pass rushers to get on him pretty quickly.
3rd down and 1.
Bring up 3rd down and 1.
That is the end of the
That
third
is the
quarter.
end
The score,
of the
Westwood
third
43,
quarter.
Dedham nothing.
So after 3 quarters, Wolverines up 43-0. Take a break here from our sponsors, and we'll be right back
Westwood
to start the
Football
fourth
is
quarter.
proud to have
I grew up right here in Islington, wearing the green and white for Westwood High. I wasn't the star quarterback or the Tri-Valley League MVP. I was the guy in the back of the room, learning from the best, filling in where my team needed me. And as a team, we won 2 Super Bowl championships. These years taught me that every role matters. The unsung heroes, the backups, the younger players, they complete the team. And that's the heart of Neroli. From the cooks, to the servers, to the dishwashers, we're a team, built on discipline, sacrifice, and trust, delivering authentic Italian dishes to our community. I'm proud to sponsor our hometown teams, not just the All-Stars, but every player grinding it out, because I've been there. Teamwork built me, it built Neroli, and it's building Islington. So come join us for dinner, and let's cheer on our teams together.
Westwood High School Sports brought to you by Neroli Ristorante, authentically Italian. And Arch Orthodontics, creating generations of beautiful smiles with expert orthodontic care.
Thank you to Sullivan's Pharmacy.
We got a score update in
Sponsored
the
for many years
Norwood
running.
football game. They're up 31.
Thank you to a brand new gold sponsor,
Nothing over
Granada
Hopkinton.
Group Real Estate Brokerage, opening
Norwood
the
with
door
a nice
to your
bounce
future.
back after last week.
Finally, thank you to another brand new gold sponsor, Game Day Men's Health in Newton Center, built for men like you. Westwood Football thanks all of our sponsors.
So Dedham's going to have the ball, 3rd down and 1. Handoff to Stivaleta, does a great job, avoid a couple Westwood tacklers and gets a nice gain to keep
Stivaleta,
working that
the
ball
ball carrier.
downfield. That is going to move the chains for the Marauders. And ball
1st and 10
spotted
down
on
to
the
Westwood
21. 1st down and 10 for Dedham. They've been starting to get their game going. They got a fullback look, a tailback look, 2 receivers down near us, 1 receiver up top. Lewis has been An effective receiver up top, but they hand it off to Stivaleta. Stivaleta gets to the outside and then pushed out of bounds by number 2,
Pushed out of
Jermaine
bounds by
Self.
number 14, Peter Holmesy.
Second down
Gain
and
of
3.
7 on the play, 2nd and 3 on the Westwood 14-yard line.
Ball on the 14. The Wolverines trying to keep that 0 on the scoreboard for Dedham. Dedham trying to break through and get their first score of the game. Same set. Fullback left, tailback set up behind Dowling. Dowling looking to throw. He does. Oh, and through the hands of Jermaine Self.
Dowling's pass is
Incomplete.
broken up by Jumani South.
Jermaine Self just barely missing that interception.
It is 3rd down and
As
3.
it was in his hands, and tough one to make. It was a bullet thrown by Dowling. Bring up 3rd down and 3. On a beautiful night here, senior night, nice brisk fall night, October football. We're seeing some of the leaves changing in the backdrop over the north end zone. Hand off to Stivaleta. Stivaleta up the middle. He's got the first down as the Wolverines bring him down to the ground.
Stivaleta, the ball carrier.
And gonna be first
Initial
down
hit
for
by
Dedham.
number 29, Caden Malouf.
Dedham getting their most effective drive going here.
First and goal, Dedham at the Westwood
And Dedham
10-yard
on the
line.
10. First and goal. First time we've said that tonight for the Marauders. They're gonna look to capitalize. Wolverines gonna give it what they got, keep it where it's at. Two receivers down low, one up top. Fullback and tailback. Snap, throw, looking on a fade route. Good defense there by Beauregard. Nowhere to go for the Marauder wide receiver.
Intended for Lewis. Defended by Beauregard.
That was a well-played fade route.
2nd down goal.
If you can get hands on the hip area and force the receiver towards the sideline, it's difficult to track balls where they're trying to throw for the back corner of the end zone. That was well played. 2nd down and goal. This is going to be 4-down territory for Dedham. Looking to throw again. They're going to try up top, and that is incomplete. Intended for number
Dowling's pass
16,
incomplete.
Curry.
Intended for Curry. 3rd down and
So,
goal.
2 passes in a row for Dedham, both incomplete. Westwood making some substitutions. We get some of the youngsters in there, which is great to see. 3rd down and goal. Dowling pitches it off to Stivaleta. Stivaleta goes outside, then works it inside. Ball hits the turf, but he was down by contact.
Stivaleta. Loose ball at the end of the play.
And it's going to stay
Down by
with Dedham.
contact.
So it's going to stay right around the line of scrimmage and be 4th down. And as I
There's
mentioned,
no gain on the play.
this is 4
Fourth
down
and
territory.
goal from the Westwood 10.
And since it's been, a lot of running plays, the clock is just absolutely sped up. So we're at 6 minutes, 26 remaining here in the game. I feel like we just started the 4th quarter a minute ago. So 4th down and goal. Same setup for the Marauders. Dowling on the snap, looking for a fade route again. And no one there as they ran out of real estate, and that is a turnover on downs. It's going to be a Westwood ball. Westwood able to
Their own 10-yard line.
keep Dedham out of the end zone and to keep it a scoreless game on Dedham's side. And they'll take the ball going the other way. A great stand by the Wolverine defense. They had a good mix of, by the end of it, it was all some of the younger guys, some of the JV guys, and great to see they able to get that stand to keep the game scoreless. As a football player, having a shutout means the world, especially if you're a defensive player. You want that shutout. You see it on the scores, you see it on the schedule when you look at the box scores from the season, and you see the 0, and then we got a fumble or a ball that went over Warren's head. He's looking to get rid of it, throws it, an incomplete, but a great play to avoid a safety or potentially a touchdown on a bad snap. But smart play by Warren to track that ball down and to get rid of it. Very smart play. We got Declan Burke on the play call for the Wolverines. Declan Burke, pride of the maze in Westwood, just across from the high school. The son of Dave Burke and Tamara Burke. And they are proud parents of Declan, who's done a terrific job for the Wolverines. Declan, a Wolverine himself, played football for this program, and there's nothing better than that. Football players that come back to coach their own, it's the best. And he's coaching his guys right now, and they are impressive. They had some big wins this season. That's a throw by Warren, is incomplete.
Pass incomplete. 3rd down and 10.
He's going to bring up a 3rd down and 10. And the Den is cheering different senior names. Love to hear it. They're going through the lineup. Just chanting out every senior on senior night. Warren on the snap. Little running back screen. Running back running hard downhill. He's got some yards. He's got some daylight. And he has a big gain.
Warren complete to number 27.
A gain of
Jack
about
Button.
25 yards for Jack Button. Great little timing play by Warren on I call it a running back screen. He came out of the backfield, maybe we call it a swing pass, but a great pickup there for the 1st down. Some great speed there. A great look. Warren sold it. He looked downfield first before he threw it off to the running back. He caught those linebackers in there. He caught them flat-footed in the middle of the field. 1st down 10 for the Wolverines on 37. 2 minutes and 38 remaining here at Flayhive. Hands it off to number 27, Jack Button. Button again with a big gain.
Jack
Gets
Button,
the
ball
first
carrier.
down. Jack Button's got some speed.
Tackled by
Wolverines
number 11,
moving the
Jordan
sticks again.
Pignott. 1st and 10 Wolverines at the Marauder 46-yard line.
1st and 10 on the Dedham 46 as we're getting close to 2 minutes remaining here. Clock continues to tick. Warren in shotgun. Takes the snap, hands it off. And then tackled at the 40. It's like number 35, Demetrius Darty Jr.
Number 36, Noah Kagan, the ball carrier.
36, Noah Kagan. Excuse me.
Second and 5 Wolverines at the Marauder 41.
2nd down and 5. A minute remaining here. Wolverines looking to get maybe 2 more runs in and call it a game. Handoff to Noah Kagan. And he gets tackled for a gain of about
Noah Kagan,
2.
the ball carrier. Tackled by number 4, Brian Walker.
3rd down incoming.
3rd down and 3.
Some great runs and great plays by the future Wolverines that are out there right now, doing a good job. Being led by Declan Burke. Good mix of kids, good play calls. Got these guys fired up to make some things happen on Flay High Field. So we got 2 receivers up top, 2 down low. Running back offset to the left, and they're going to kneel it. So victory offense, and that is going to do it. That is the final play of the game. And the Wolverines with a 43-0 win over the Dedham Marauders for a TVL large win at home on senior night. And the seniors certainly very impactful tonight. Charlie Jessup had himself a touchdown. Ty Pindell, Narwood, Kamal Ratana
Fans, one more time
Paboon,
for your Westwood cheerleaders.
and many, many more. And the cheerleaders as well, the senior cheerleaders and the contributions. They keeping everyone fired up, and at one point they were doing jumping jacks in the quantity of the points Westwood scored. So they did 43, which was quite convenient for a cold night like tonight to stay warm. But that is going to do it, folks, here from Flay High Field. From Matt Grazza, Morgan Donahue, M. Cardamino, Westwood Media Center team. So long, folks. Take care. We'll see you all soon on the next one.